Last year I took on the role of chairman of the mission to Seafarers in Nelson because I see the enormous potential of this ministry and I want to see it develop. Much of the focus of the mission here has centred around the operation of this centre to support seamen from visiting ships and to promote a Christian witness in so many different ways. This is an important part of the mission and I want to encourage more people to become involved as volunteers.
Imagine being at sea for long periods of time. Imagine being away from the comforts of home, family and friends. Seafaring is a tough, unromantic reality for a lot of people.
One of the privileges I have of living in Nelson, as we do up in the hills, is I watch the ships that come into the port, containers, logs, the works. I know therefore there are so many seamen and women who come in to our port from overseas. Many of them far away from home, many of them for months at a time, looking for support. On the Sea Sunday, I really want to encourage you in three ways. One, to consider becoming a volunteer so that this centre can continue to flourish and to grow. Secondly, I want you as an individual or maybe as a parish to consider contributing financially to the work of this mission. You can all pray. You can pray for the success and the vitality of this mission. It's a cutting-edge mission, but something that's here in our community and something we can all support.
The mission of Seafarers is very good to seafarers. They treat us very well.
Life of seaman is become more easy. Like now, we have the internet. Before, it was very difficult to contact our families. Now, it's there. And that's good. That's good. We are very thankful of this mission to seamen. When you get there, we are there to welcome you. There is no hassle, and that's what I like, what we like. Yeah. And I hope every port in the world should have this mission to seamen center.
The Seafarers mission does a good job, and I'm one of the volunteers that help it to keep going. We need people that are reliable and people that are willing to do their duty at a time when they're called to do it, like regularly each week or each fortnight, whichever we're called to do. And being at sea is not an easy life. Emotionally, it's just nice to have a place to go to sometimes, to be able to use the internet to be in touch with family at home and to just chill out without having to go into town.
The Seafarers mission does a wonderful job, and we're hoping to get more support from people in our community to help the mission to keep going. The work of a seafarer is so difficult. People are on board ship for sometimes more than a year, so they just need to touch base when they get off their ship, even though it may be only for a day. They need to touch base with the local community. They need to have somewhere to go to just have a break, and our Seafarers missions try to provide that for them. Jesus taught us to go out with the message of the gospel, but here the mission field comes to us. It's a wonderful Christian opportunity to provide hospitality and a good Christian witness in a safe environment.
Right, we do need help for volunteers at the Seafarers mission, and if you're called to do it, then please step up and do it, because it's quite a rewarding sort of a job, but it does take an evening of your time.
Are women allowed? Can you have couples as hosts?
Definitely, yes. It's a good idea to have a couple there, I think.
The life of a seafarer can be dangerous as well, and we're here to support them if they've had a very difficult time on board ship. So I hope you can come on board as well and help James and the rest of the team of volunteers. If you can come along to our mission and give us a couple of hours a week, it's a wonderful thing to do.
I'm enthusiastic about our mission to seamen. I thoroughly encourage and strongly affirm the work of our mission to seamen.